just state the fact that I firmly believe that conflicts, military conflicts, do not solve problems. They increase problems. They have unintended consequences. You try to solve one problem, it creates far more problems, and we have seen this. We have seen the two Afghan wars, one the Soviets, when they invaded Afghanistan, and we saw the sort of bloodshed that took place, and then the impact on Pakistan. Then we saw the war on terror again, this time the US and Afghanistan, the impact on Pakistan. So I'm a firm believer that this conflicts are not a way to solve problems. And therefore we would try everything to avoid another conflict with another neighbor involved in it, which is Iran, and especially Saudi Arabia, which is, you know, a brotherly country. Last thing we want is a neighbor, Iran, fighting with a brotherly country, Saudi Arabia, or the US and Iran in some sort of a conflict, because we believe everyone will suffer. No one really wins a war. It's just that people get damaged less, but everyone gets damaged. And we should learn from the experience of China. While this war on terror was going on, China was building this great infrastructure. You look at the train infrastructure, I mean, it's probably the best in the world. So they were putting the resources in developing infrastructure while these conflicts were taking place. And look at all over the Muslim world, from Syria to, you know, to Libya, to Iraq, what happened there, Afghanistan, Somalia, Yemen. It's just death and destruction. So I feel Pakistan's role will be now to put out fires, to play the role of conciliation, getting people together rather than joining any conflicts. I think, you know, we can only try our best. The Almighty only expects us to try our best. The rest we leave in His hands. Well, after the missile attack in Saudi Arabia on the oil facility, Pakistan played its part. We spoke to Saudi Arabia, went to Iran, spoke to the United States. This is last September, October. And actually, we feel we played our part in sort of bringing down tensions. But of course, you know, there has to be some more of a permanent solution. At the moment, things are still tense, but for a time I feel that we have averted war. There was a time when it seemed that there could be actually a conflict. But at the moment, it looks as if things are cooling down. However, I think more of an effort needs to be made, and we will be trying our best.
So if you averted the war, that is big news.
Averted, we think we averted a conflict. I mean, this is, I'm talking about when the missile strikes took place in Saudi Arabia. So when we tried our best to play our part. But, you know, we can only try. And we should always try, because there is nothing worse than a conflict amongst neighbors. And what that will do, and we've seen what's happened in Afghanistan, and especially in the Gulf, if there's a conflict, oil prices will go up, all the poor countries in the world will suffer.